Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one we're talking about the NBA for Thursday, October 24th. In the video, we have 4 picks for you to consider, so stay tuned to hear all 4 of the picks. If you want more picks and talk about player props, join up in the Dynamo Discord for free. We give out picks of the day. You can see opening night, our pick of the day hit, and yesterday it hit as well. We have people over here in the Discord talking in the NBA channel, giving out winning picks. You can see some wins over here. We also have private pick channels over here with a bunch of cappers, including myself, just giving our top picks. You can see some of the streaks we went on here. 11-4 with Monday Night Football, 10-1 run between the MLB and NHL, and another 10-1 day all in the past week. So definitely get in the free Discord and also check out the private sections of the Discord. You can get in there for just less than $1 per day or less than just winning a $5 3-pick slip on Prizepicks. So if we can help you do that, definitely going to be worth it for you guys to get in there. Get picks for me plus other cappers just posting our top picks. This video also sponsored by Parlay Play. If you're playing on Prizepicks and Underdog, you got to be playing on Parlay Play. If you sign up, they give you $5 for free. You don't have to deposit anything. I turned my $5 into 15 here with a slash line, but even with that free dollars, you're going to want to deposit because they have 100% deposit match, and they have slash lines like this on Malik Neighbors all the time. So check out Parlay Play. They'll be linked down below as well. So you guys saw some of the winning streaks in the Discord. Definitely join up there. You get more picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers in the private sections, or you can get in there for free and talk about the NBA in all sports. So let's get into this one. The first pick I'm going to go to is going to be Jordan Poole in an extremely tough matchup here against Boston. I don't like him in this one. I'm going under on the points plus assist. His assist number has been inflated here because he is playing point guard now with no Tyus Jones and then Malcolm Brogdon also injured. He's basically playing the starting point here, but in the preseason he averaged under 4 assists. It was like 3.4 assists per game or something in like 25 minutes per game in the preseason, so his assist numbers didn't get a huge bump. Now he's facing Boston, who looked extremely good in the first game. Obviously, one of the best teams in the league, if not the best again this year. And probably going to see a lot of Drew Holiday in this game, one of the top defensive guards in the league. So expect a tough matchup, tough game for Jordan Poole here. 25 points plus assists here against Boston. Going to be a tall ask for him in his first game here, facing one of the toughest opponents you can. So not liking the Jordan Poole line. Looking at this one over on Outlier, definitely one he wasn't hitting a lot last year. As we scroll down, you can see last year just 36% of games he was hitting this. Started hitting it a lot more towards the end of the year though, but overall on the season was not hitting this. You know, a lot of these games towards the end of the season, playing in garbage time against like Minnesota, who was resting their guys, Toronto, Portland. So these games down the stretch, can't count them as much as in the earlier seasons here. So not a great hit rate for Jordan Poole on this one. Obviously, you can see Boston points allowed and assists allowed per game. Top 5 in the NBA. Don't allow a lot. So I like taking the under here for Jordan Poole based on that preseason performances from him and then also what we saw last year and a tough opponent. So the trifecta there, taking the under for Poole here. For the next one, we're going to Harrison Barnes on the under of his points plus his rebounds. I'm not 100% sold on his role with his team. You know, he should be starting here, but then you probably have Keldon Johnson coming off the bench in this game, and Keldon Johnson has looked pretty good in the preseason, so I can't see Harrison Barnes playing well north of 30 minutes. Project him anywhere from like 21 to 30 minutes in this game. Not sure what he's going to see here, but I would think something in the 20s of minutes. And then on top of that, facing a tougher Dallas opponent and having a pretty decent line here of 14.5. So like going to the under on Barnes as well. Barnes last year was in the high-paced, fast Kings offense here that scored a ton of points per game. He got a lot of chances last year and was starting, and still on this one, he only went over 51% of the time last year. And like I said, something you can do that's cool on Outliers, you can give him between 20 and 29 minutes here. So I expect him to play somewhere in the 20s of minutes. Last year when he played between 20 and 29 minutes, this was a 25% hit rate for him. In 6 of 24 games, he hit this. And then you can come over and you could see on the side up here, this one opened at 14.5, has gone down to 13.5 on a lot of sites. more than a couple sites that I checked had this one at 13.5 here still. So we're taking on the under at 14.5, getting a nice early line here. And again, these will be posted in the Dynamo Discord. If any of these are bumping, you can get in on these early picks. So taking the under for HB here on his points plus rebounds. Not liking this matchup, not exactly sure about his role on the San Antonio Spurs team either, so taking the under for him. Next, we're going back to this Washington game, and we're going to go to Derek White, and we're going to take the under on Derek White here. So Boston just absolutely blew out the New York Knicks. A lot of people think they're the second best team in the East, maybe even second best team in the entire NBA. They absolutely blew them out. Derek White played like 26 minutes in that game. He scored a lot though, but can we expect that in this one versus Washington? This one expected to be possibly another blowout against the Wizards, who are one of the worst teams in the NBA. So if it is a blowout, can we expect another 25-26 minute game from Derek White here? And if so, can we expect him to hit this line that has been increased here? It was at 14.5 in game one. Now it's up to 16.5. Not one he's hit a lot last year either. So I like going to the under on this one just because I do project him for, like I said, 25-26 minutes and not to score a ton of points again like he did in that first game when he was hitting a ton of threes. And basically this Boston team is the same as last year, but you don't have Porzingis right now. So we can see Derek White here last year. He hit this in 42% of games, so it wasn't a good hit rate to begin with. But like I said, if we go up and adjust his minutes, give him between 24 and 32 minutes in this game, let's say. Last year when he played that in 32 games, he only hit this over in 10 of those 32 games when he played between 24 and 32 minutes. So not one I like here for Derek White based on this minute projection that we're giving him. And then if we take away this minute projection, we can also come up and look at games without Kristaps Porzingis last year that he played in. The exact same hit rate on this one, 42%, but it's 14 of 33 games. Another thing you could do is you can look at head-to-head games here. So last year against Washington, Derek White had 5 and 4 points against Washington. So for whatever reason last year, he was just not scoring a ton of points against this Washington team, and one of those games was a blowout where they won by 20 points, and he played just 23 minutes in that game. So the third under of the video, and for the fourth one, we're going to another under. It's going to be Jamal Murray, under on 20.5 points. For Murray playing against OKC, it's a tough matchup for him historically. Overall, just a tough matchup. You could see a good amount of Alex Caruso now on him as well, which just make this even a tougher matchup. Jamal Murray, these struggles have been very evident for him in the last series of the playoffs and this summer. Now it's been said that he's been dealing with knee issues in the preseason, which is obviously not good to hear. You know, I could see them not playing him his full allotment of minutes in this due to those knee issues and struggles. And then just overall, 21 is kind of a higher line for Jamal Murray to hit. So last year he hit this 51% of the time. You know, it's basically 50-50. But if we don't think he's going to see his full allotment of minutes here, you know, I don't think he's going to play in the high 30s or 40-plus minutes. You could see him playing anywhere, you know, between 27 and 34 minutes in this game. And then when he did that last year, it was just a 10 of 25 hit rate here. And even if we give him between 30 and 34 minutes, it's a 35% hit rate last season when he played that amount of minutes. And it was 17 games, so pretty decent sample size here of him playing in that minute range. And that's kind of what I project him for in this one. We can also look head-to-head, and head-to-head against OKC last year. He didn't hit this one time. He got 19, 15, 9, and 16, so really struggled in that head-to-head matchup as well. So not liking him for that reason, in addition to all the other ones. So if you guys want more picks, definitely join up in the Dynamo Discord here. You can join up in the free sections. We give out free picks. Both of them have hit in the first 2 days of the NBA. We also have a ton of people over here talking about NBA and the picks they like in the free channels. I post a bunch more picks in all sports in the private channels of the same Discord, though. You could sign up there with the top link as well. You can see some of the records we went on. 11-4 in Monday Night Football. We had a 10-1 MLB and NHL run here. and another 10-1 day, all in the past week. So definitely check out the private sections of the Discord as well. You can get in there, get a ton more picks from me in all sports, plus a bunch of different cappers giving out their top picks as well. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord. Also check out Parlay Play. If you're on Prizepicks and Underdog, you got to be on Parlay Play. $5 free, and then you're going to want to do the deposit match to get that 100% deposit match, because they have a ton of slash lines over there all the time. We'll see you guys in the Discord, and check out the NFL video here as well at the end.